Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to JH Life Coaching. This is Jared Harris, and today, everybody, I would like to talk to you guys about the similarities and the differences between a football coach or a sports coach in general, and also a life coach. So many of you have already been familiar with me, and of course, with all of my videos, and with how what makes a life coach much more different than a football coach from your favorite sports team or from the favorite uh, show or TV sports show that you like to watch on TV, and then you always see the cameraman always putting his camera on top of the coach and actually showing you or letting you know who the coach is and what he or she is actually thinking about. So today, everybody, I want to, just make a really quick, brief video here, just to explain, what the differences are between a sports coach and a life coach. And I decided to put down a football coach because I'm going to actually talk about a football coach at first, and share with all of you guys of what a football coach is and what you know uh, the similarities does a life coach have, and what's the differences? So let me start off with a football coach. So a football coach, as you all may have noticed, is that his job and his purpose is to actually watch his players play the game and watch what actions actually take place out in the football field because his job is very hard. His job is very tough. He has to, continue to work with his assistant coaches and to ask them for help to keep his football players actually moving and actually practicing and actually causing themselves to run more miles and then to actually start doing certain obstacle courses and learning how to push others down, like to tackle and to practice defense, and then getting ready to know how to do offense and all that stuff. So basically what a football coach actually does is that he with that's similar to a life coach, is that those two actually focus on their players or their clients or the people that they're actually working with to help them to play the game or continue to work their ways throughout life to actually grow and to actually understand what actions are they currently taking, what actions are actually good, and then what actions can they do better and to work on. And that's what a football coach does, is that if he ever sees one of his players, actually getting tackled down by the opposing team, and continues to make a lot of mistakes and trying to, catch the football or trying to push past through the opponents. His job is to actually, work with the whole entire teams or one individual to tell them, what they need to do, what they're doing good at, and then what they're struggling with, and then as you all know, football coaches are actually really tough people, where they have to really, help them to man up, to be strong, and to be tough, and to get into that mental mindset to actually say like no, you got to push that opponent down. You got to push the other team down uh, so that my quarterback guy can actually throw the football and all that, and then pass it to you, and then you run down to the touchdown line, and then that's what actually happens, is that a football coach actually has to be tough. He actually has to see the action, and he actually has to make certain plans and certain ways to help his team to actually grow and to actually do better. So basically, this is what, as I mentioned to you guys before, the difference between a football coach and a life coach is that a football coach has to be tough. A football coach has to simply, cause the team to push forward to actually make one step progress at a time. But he also has to, toughen up. He also has to show his boldness and his courage to help the team to actually succeed and to do better. His purpose is not to always win the every single entire game. His goal is to help his team to grow, to do better, to actually, make professional decisions, to actually be, to help his team to be the most professional football players ever. And so basically, his job and his mentality is to watch the action happening out there in the world, and and that's another thing that about that a life coach actually does. So a life coach, that pretty much helps others to cope with the stresses of life, cope with fear, anxieties, and cope with whatever it is that is holding them back with their life goals and with their life decisions in life right now. And one of the things that as I mentioned to you guys before, that a football coach actually watches his team play the game and finds out what actions are they currently doing and what actions can they actually do better that the football coach can actually talk about and to counsel and to give wisdom and to give guidance at this time. A life coach is also doing the same thing too. He's actually sitting down with people, but the difference is that yes, they are sitting down with people. They're actually listening to them, taking the time to talk, having the client talk and to share what's currently going on in their lives. It's kind of like a counselor, and the coach listens and the coach takes notes and the coach continues to ask questions about like what's the current problem here, what's holding you back in life, what's holding you back, like for example, keeping your health in good uh, in a good condition. And the client will give them all the details and what current problems are they facing and all that stuff. And the coach will always recommend certain things and certain ideas that will help the client actually improve, to actually succeed if they want to have better health. Like look like the life coach might recommend, like, okay, I want you to start drinking, more water, more cups of water per day. Start eating more healthy fruits and vegetables and like, salads and grains, and then also, get more exercise, and then make sure you're getting enough sleep, and make sure that you're actually taking care of yourself. And so that's what a that's what's so different about a life coach from a football coach, is that the life coach can now actually find out or see physically what this person's doing in his or her life, but actually is asking questions, is actually trying to see, mentally speaking, what this person is actually going through, trying to be inside of their shoes, and then to continue to ask more questions to understand what's currently going on in their lives and what they're currently coming from. And as I mentioned to you before, uh, that's where the action, comes in, where the coach wants to know what uh, what action steps are you currently taking, and what can we do differently and do better with to help this client succeed. And that's what the two are actually similar together. Is that the football coach and the life coach are actually knowing, or trying to see what actions are happening to their players or to their client's life, and what uh, action steps can they take to actually grow and to actually improve. And so both of them are actually connected in the same team. The best way, in order to be the best than ever before, is actually knowing that you're going to have to take action every single time. If you want to be the best, you're going to have to do something that's going to require you to grow and get outside of your comfort zone, and just simply do the very best that you possibly can. Because the truth is that if you ever want to play the game of life, you have to know that you are going to face a opponent. You're going to face opposition, people who are going to try to hold you back and try to make sure that you don't succeed or reach the touchdown line or reach your life dreams and goals. Like if it's trying to be more healthier or trying to have a much more better marriage or much more better dating life, you're going to have those opposing teams actually try to hold you back and try to let you down. But the truth is that what makes a really good about life coaching is that what I teach is that I encourage my clients to think inside of their mindsets, that it is important to tell yourself that you have the courage and you have the guts to push past the opposing team or the opponents in your life, who will try to tackle you down, who will try to make sure that you don't succeed and that you don't reach your life goals, etc. And then always continue to remind yourself that you are powerful, that you can actually do it. And if you do get tackled down, and if you actually do, fall down, or take people's advice or criticism literally, that's okay. Just get back up and try again, and then try something differently this time. Don't quit and don't give up, and you will be, a very successful person in moments to come. So I hope you guys really understood what makes a difference between a football coach and a life coach. Football coach and a life coach are doing same things, is that they're helping people to succeed by their actions. And what makes them different is that a football coach is a sports coach to help his team to actually succeed, to grow, and to do better in playing a sport that is tough and it's actually hard. And a life coach is actually, someone who helps and works with clients or with other people to help them to endure better in life, to actually help them to reach their life decisions and their life goals, to help them endure better in the life. And both of them will have opponents. So the best way to do this is to always, believe in yourself, have the positive mindset that you are good enough, that you are powerful enough, and courageous enough, and continue to press forward and take, better action steps once in a while, even even if it requires you to make mistakes and to fail. Um, um, Thankful for those mistakes because those mistakes are actually will make you stronger. So I hope everyone will have a wonderful and awesome evening or an awesome day wherever you may be in the world. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel and like and comment and share this to your family and your friends who may be confused about life coaching and what makes a difference between a sports coach. And I did post my email link on the bottom below if you would like to receive coaching from me, send me a private email and just requesting that I would like to meet with Jared Harris, that he will be able to coach me, and yeah, so just go on from there, and I hope everyone will have a wonderful and awesome day and an awesome evening, and I'll talk to you all of you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.